Hello, this video is going to be CAM HSM Hole Basics, and this in order would come after you've seen HSM Setup and after you've seen HSM Milling Basics, because there's some things that happen in the Milling Basics that are relevant to what we want to do here. So I'm going to drill these holes. I need to tap them. They're tapped. So I need to spot drill, I need to drill, and I need to tap. Now, we have 205 diameter is what we want that to go to for the spot. I know that because I want it about 10 thousandths bigger or so than the tap size, and the major diameter for the tap is 190. So that's just some info you need to figure out beforehand. How big a diameter do I want? And remember, 90-degree spot drill, the depth is going to be half of the diameter. And I'll show you where that's going to come into play. So we're going to drill. And we need to pick our tool. And we're going to go to CAM. And the tool is going to be the 3/8 by 90 spot. Select. So it puts all my speeds and feeds in. So now I can go and pick either faces or points. I got faces, so I'm going to pick, I want to pick this top, because otherwise if I pick this circle down here, this is lower than this. This is my top of my part. So at any rate, I'm going to go with this bigger circle here and pick it. It will do it in the order you pick it. So I'm going to end up there, so the next time I'm going to want to start there. So keep that in mind. Hopefully I'll remember. So here we go. We're spot drilling. So again, model top, 0.1. Don't know why it doesn't remember it. Model top. Oh, I'm sorry. Model top up here should be 1.0. Maybe it did. Model top, 0.1. Feed height, model top, 0.1. I don't know if you noticed over here, but as I change the numbers, these planes move up and down. Hole top. I'm going to go with model top just in case I picked, an inner hole one time. So bottom height is the bottom of the hole. And in this particular case, for the spot drill, I don't want to do that. I want to go a certain distance from the top, half of the diameter. So let's say I wanted 206, because that's 6 is easier to be divisible. So that's like 103 deep. It should give me a 206 diameter. So I'm going to say from the model top, I want to go down 0.106. So let's see if I want the right way, or is it a negative. So we're going to pick OK. And we're going to face it. I'm going to hit Control and pick Drill. That way it'll face the top and it'll give me the right visualization. Simulate it. So it faced it. Well, that's not it, because let's watch it. Say it's at 100, it's not doing anything. But remember, I was going 100 thousandths on my rapid and my feed. So close this, back into drill, back to this last one. Oh, I'm sorry. And I forgot something here. So model top, I want to go negative. There, see, it moved this in. Bottom, minus 106. So if I look from the front, that blue one, that's where my point's going to do, 100 down. Below. That is what I wanted. I should have looked at that last time, but I forgot. So, I also forgot to come over here to the last tab. What kind do I want to do? Regular drilling is going to be at G81. It's going to drill from the R plane down and come back up to the R plane. Counterboring will dwell and come back out. Sometimes if you do that, it chatters. So I'm just going to use drilling. We'll say OK. Again, I'm going to pick face and this, simulate, go, so we can see what we got here. It's better. Okay. So it looks to me like it chose its own order. Okay. Because I picked around and it picked that one, which kind of makes sense because it's probably closer. So that's the hole I ended up at, so that's the hole I should start at when I pick. Hopefully, if I forget, it remembers. So I want to drill a hole now. Actually, why don't we use one of the things we did before? Let's duplicate it, or copy and paste. I think I saw duplicate. Duplicate. Boom, there it is. So let's click, wait a little, click. This drill 5 was spot drill. Pick this. We'll just leave that. That's regular drill. So double click. We'll edit it. It picks the same holes automatically. But let's say I want to pick the ones that go in this time. I don't want to pick the ones up top. If I hit X, it deletes them. Now I can pick this, and I can pick that hole. Now I'm going to pick the inner one, so it gets the depth, the hole depth, as an option. So here, since I did copy, all of that's there. Now this bottom offset, this I got to change because that's going to go right to there. I want to change this to hole bottom. So it went to the hole bottom, but it's also offsetting it, making it another 100 down, which I don't want to do. So I'm going to make that 0. Now this is a deeper hole. I want it to go in, wrap it out to get the chips out, come back in, wrap it out. So that's called deep hole drilling. Deep hole drilling. Deep drilling. So here's my peck. Now we can get fancy with all kinds of stuff, but what works pretty good is about 100 thousandths. Minimum peck, maximum peck. So like I said, you could get really fancy, but we want to just do 100 thousandths. So we're deep drilling, 100 thousandths, everything else is the same. Let's base, hold control, drill, spot. Because I don't need to see them other ones. I'm satisfied with that. So base, then we'll spot, then we'll drill. Something looks kind of odd there, huh? Oh, that's the center drill, the spot drill. That's not right. That's why it looks weird. Close that. When I copied it, I forgot to change my tool. See? 3A spot drill. Well, no wonder it looks bad. Cam, 159 drill, select, fixes everything. Don't have to change anything else. Okay. Just for the heck of it, let's just see if this does what I think it's going to do. Oh, that's a little bit better. See, there's the hole down in there. Ooh, some graphics issues there. Let's go back to tool isometric. There we go. So it actually worked. Beautiful. Close. That worked. Now we need to tap it. So we're going to do another drill operation. And I'm doing this different because I want to change a couple of things. So cam, tap, select. So I got the right tool. It picked up my RPM. I come over here, holes to machine. Let's pick the hole. Okay, oh here, optimize the order. Okay, so there's a couple of choices. If I turn that off, it'll pick the way that I did it. Otherwise it does it, it optimizes it. Okay, so here, model top, 1 inch, model top. But this is a tap, so I want it to be 200 thousandths. Model top, 200 thousandths. The whole top. I'm going to continue to go with model top, so it gets me the right depth. And I don't recall the depth of my threads, and I don't want to smash it into the bottom. So I would look at my print, which I don't have currently available, but I would look at my print and I would say, oh, I need to go this far. Plus you would have to add the lead on the tap in order to get it correctly. So how I might do that is I might leave it at hole bottom, and then now I'm going to raise it up 300 thousandths, so that should bring it up from the bottom of that hole. Or I can do model top and do a negative number that'll work. But let's see if this works. I think it shall. So let's just see this. Simulate. Go. Well, it's picking up high, isn't it? It's not looking at the, not going down. Or did it? Reset. Run it. Nope. Why it did it there is beyond me. So I'm going to say I got something wrong. Drill. I'm sorry. I changed it to tap. So didn't like this. So I'm going to say model top, and I'm going to say minus 0.3. Minus 0.3. There, it moved it down. Let's look at the front view and see. Yeah, that's where the tip's going to go. I could make it 0.4. Minus 0.4. Moved it down. Model top. I'm going to say OK. Now we're going to simulate. And go. There we go. Okay. So that looks like what I want. Close. Let's look at everything all together. Well, actually, let's save. Makes me happy. Makes you happy, save. All right, setup, simulate. Let's watch this whole thing through. Face. Notice it changes colors. Makes it easy to visualize. I'm hoping that I don't see any red because that would indicate a crash. Crash is bad. Now we are taking care of the bottom. Spot drill. Oh no, mill the outside. There we go, spot drill. Deep hole drilling or peck drilling. Broke the tap because I didn't drill that hole. For some reason it didn't drill that hole. Let's go look at that. What did I do? Drill. Let's simulate that. Seemed like it didn't drill that hole. Or did I just miss it? Ah, I guess it did it. Okay, I wasn't trusting it, so doesn't take much to go back and look at it. So here, I am ready. I'm done. I think it looks good. And so in the next video, I'm going to talk about post-processing my toolpath operations.